And officials say more than 1,000 structures have been destroyed by the Palisades fire. I mean, we've been watching live on the air that even more have gone up in flames. This is clearly not over yet. One climate expert says the Palisades wildfire alone could be the costliest in U.S. history. It raises the question of what people who have lost their homes will be able to recover. Some insurance companies have previously limited coverage in California, considering it too high risk. Carmen Balber is executive director of the group Consumer Watchdog. She joins us now from Los Angeles. Very grateful to have you here. I hope you and your family are safe. And for those people who now at least are safe, they're safe, their family members are safe, their pets are safe, they're evacuated, they've lost everything. What is the challenge that follows now? What can they expect that their insurance company will pay?
It's a long road, but there are a lot of protections in place in California to ensure that your insurance company does pay what they've promised. But it's really important for those who are evacuated now, especially if they know already that they've lost their home, that they start documenting everything. And that starts with receipts for their evacuation costs. Because one thing that some homeowners may not know is that their insurance company will generally cover additional expenses for leaving your home. That's everything from lodging to food to transportation that's necessary because you can't return to your home.
Yeah. And
so
that's
start
good
keeping receipts.
Yeah, and that's good for anyone, wherever you are, in terms of what should befall you given insurance companies. But California is specific here, right? Several private insurers have been cutting coverage. California is not the only state where this is happening as well. What has been the result, and is it time for a more drastic refit, shall we say, of the home insurance industry, not just in California, but beyond?
Well, the one thing I will say is that most Californians are still covered by a traditional insurance policy. About 4% of people in the state have moved to what we call our insurer of last resort, but now too many people are in it. It's called the FAIR plan, and that has lower benefits. It has lower coverage. People can expect to be repaid less from their FAIR plan policies often than traditional insurance, but most Californians do still have regular insurance in the regular home insurance market, and they should expect those claims to be paid.
You say they should expect those claims to be paid, but what are they facing? Because there's a lot of proof that has to happen, and a lot of insurance companies turning away when they see signs like this to say, look, we'll insure it this time, but we will not reinsure you given the risk of this kind of catastrophe.
Well, there's an important consumer protection law in California that says after a declared emergency, and these 4 fires are definitely a declared emergency, insurance companies can't non-renew people in the fire zone or in the surrounding zip codes for a full year. So everyone who's been evacuated, whether or not their home was impacted, should at least have the comfort of knowing that their insurance company will not be able to non-renew them for the next year.
And after that year?
And after that year, we need stronger protections in place in the market so insurance companies are not simply abandoning whole parts of our state. One of the things that these fires are telling us is that mitigation is critical to help protect our state from the worst of wildfires. And by mitigation, I mean home hardening, so higher building standards, protecting your roof, closing eaves against those wildly blowing embers to make homes less likely to burn down, and brush clearance to prevent some of this home-to-home passage of the fire that we're seeing here today. It's really shown the importance of those mitigation steps, and we need protections that say if you mitigate, insurance companies have to cover you. That will help keep Californians insured.
Yeah, certainly quite a challenge ahead of so many residents right now that have lost everything. Carmen Balber, thanks so much. Appreciate it.